This goal doesn't sound measurable to you guys, like you guys won't be able to tell if I reach this goal. I'll tell you at the end of the year. I'm gonna react to this video at the end of 2021 and look back and hopefully, oh hi Tia, hi future Tia, I really hope that you've achieved some of these goals, because if you haven't then that's kind of sad, like get with it. Currently the 31st of December, the last day of 2020. Tomorrow it's 2021. Hello everyone and welcome to the video where I share my goals for 2021 and where I share not only my goals but how I'm going to achieve them. I've never really been into goal setting. I sometimes set very loose New Year's resolutions for myself. Like one year I said I was going to meditate every day. Try and meditate at least twice a week. And I was gonna make it every day, but then I thought realistically it's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to do it every single day, so I'm making it at least twice a week. Did I meditate a single day that year? No, I did not. If it's not the rain, it's the wind. I'm in the elements. So yeah, I've written goals before, but I've never really actually like achieved them, and I've never done it properly. So this year, 2021, I was like, you know what? I am going to do it properly, and I'm actually really proud. I think the like format that I've written out my goals in, and I've done like steps on how I'm gonna show it all to you in this video, but basically here, oh wait, can you even see them? Those are all of my goals, and I'm gonna be reading all of them out to you. This is my diary for 2021. It says Yale on the front because I got it from the Yale bookstore. It's just a pretty simple moleskin diary, and then at the back I have written my goals for 2021. So what I've done is I've identified 5 big areas in my life where I'd like to kind of primarily focus my energy in 2021, and so I've got 5 big goals for those 5 big areas, and then I've also got another little list of like little goals. It's kind of hard to explain, but it will make a lot of sense once I've explained everything. So my big 5 goals for 2021, which I will detail in a minute, they all have 5 sub goals, which I'm going to also try and achieve, which will help me then achieve the big goal. So it's kind of like steps, but also all of the like steps are also goals in their own right. These big 5 areas are running, social media, academics, social life, and mental health. And we're going to go through each of them and what my goals are in those areas. But just quickly, the other section of like the little goals, their goals, like the first one on the list is spend no more than $1,000 on non-essential clothes. The amount of money I spent on clothes this year is ridiculous. So these other little goals, they're goals kind of like that. Like they don't fit into one of the big areas, and they're not like, you know, a massive, like if I don't get that goal, then, you know, my life isn't gonna end. I mean, my life's not gonna end if I don't get any of them, but they're kind of just like cool little things I'm gonna try and do. But if I don't get them, my big 5 goals is what I'm really focusing on. Okay, so I'm just gonna start at the top and go all the way down. So my first big section is running. Now, please do not judge any of this until I've explained all of it. So my big goal for running is get in the fastest shape of my life. Now, I know one of the important things to have when you're goal setting is to make your goals measurable. Don't say, I want to read more books this year. Say, I want to read 30 or more books this year. Because that way you have a way that you can actually measure your goal and you can tell whether or not you've achieved it. At first glance, that does not sound measurable. However, it is. So basically, if circumstances were normal, my goal for this year would be to get a PB, because if you've been following my journey, I have not run a PB since March the 8th, 2016. I was 13 years old the last time I ran a PB in any event. So if we were in normal times, my goal for this year would be to get a PB, and if I got a PB, that would mean I'm in the fastest shape of my life, obviously. But because of COVID, I don't know if I'm going to get the opportunity to race this year, so I can't have my goal as get a PB, because I might not have the opportunity to race and get a PB, if that makes sense. So my goal is simply to get in the fastest shape of my life, and I will measure this in one of 2 ways. Either races will be on and I'll actually be able to like measure it by if I've got a PB in the races that I've done or not. or I will be able to tell in myself and in my training and in the times I'm running at training, and I will just be able to tell if I'm in the fastest shape of my life. Like at the moment, I can tell that I'm in the slowest shape of my life basically, which is really quite unfortunate. But anyway, I'll be able to tell. Okay, so that is my big goal for running, and all of the other big goals have 5 sub goals, but running has 6 because I accidentally split one of them into like 2. So my sub goals for this are: stick to a proper strength routine. I've never done that in my life. Never have I ever had a proper strength routine. This is really bad. This is something I need to do. So at the start of each month, I'm going to set myself like a strength routine for that month, and I'm going to stick to it. Discipline, Tia. Discipline. Okay. Stretch for 10 minutes every single day. Again, discipline. That is something that I should do. It's something that I can do, and it's something that if I don't do, I'm literally just lazy because it's easy. 10 minutes a day stretching. I can do that. Like, I can do that. That's what annoys me about some of these goals. Like with running, like my big goal, get in the fastest shape of your life. If I don't get in the fastest shape of my life, like yes, to an extent it is within my control. Like that goal, getting that goal is within my control, but also it's, but with stretching every day, that is 100% within my control. I can do that. It's like when I set myself a goal to meditate every day, like I can do that. It's literally just discipline, and I just didn't even do it like ever. So I will do that. Train hard. Again, it sounds not measurable, but I can tell within myself whether I'm training hard. Fuel well, so that's just like eating and fueling my body properly, which again, I can tell if I'm doing. Prepare mentally for each session beforehand. So before I go for a run, before I go to training, or even if it's just like a recovery run, I want to prepare mentally for the session. And number 6 is, oh, I'm getting a call. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Okay, now I've lost my train of thought, but that is okay. I think we're up to number 6. I don't have 6 fingers, but use your imagination. Keep a training diary and reflect on the good and bad after each run. So this is something that I used to be really good at, and now I'm really bad at. When I was younger, I was really good at keeping a training diary, and it's so good for me now to be able to look back on training and to be able to see the times I was running so much faster than what I'm doing now. Haha, yay. And to be able to see how I was feeling, and you need to keep a training diary. If you're like an athlete, if you're like a proper athlete, you need to keep one, and I don't, and it's really bad, so that's what I'm gonna do. Moving on to the next big section of my life, and that is social media, and this is probably the goal that I most want to get. Or either the, actually though, no, okay, the one, okay, never mind, but this is one of my top 3 goals. Okay, so, oh wait, you guys already know this. It is to reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and like I say, this isn't just my goal, this is our goal. So we are trying to reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube just because that's like, cool, you know? So I'm counting on you guys to do your part, and me doing my part. I've got 5 things I'm gonna do. Number 1, upload a YouTube video every single week. Number 2, upload Instagram content every single week. Number 3, upload a TikTok every single week. Number 4, set aside 15 to 30 minutes every single day to work on my social media presence. And number 5, film more moments. Just film is exactly what I've written. So basically take my camera everywhere and just film everything. And it's not just for YouTube, I wrote, because originally I was planning out these goals on my laptop, and then I transferred the end finished copy into my notebook. But I wrote on my laptop to film everything, more so for the memories, not just for YouTube, but just so I have memories, because I love, like when I filmed my 2020 recap video, oh my gosh, if you haven't watched that yet, please go watch it, because it took me so long to edit that video. Like it took me so, I have so much footage, you guys, so much footage, and it took me so long to go through everything and like find the parts of the videos that I wanted. Then I have to trim them, and then I have to export them, and then I have to put them in. Oh my goodness, the editing and just the time that video took me ages. So if you haven't watched it, I would really appreciate it if you go watch it. I'll link it up here. But I love having all of those moments to look back on, and like my best days really were the ones where I was filming. I don't know, like when I'm filming my days, I just have really good days. So I just want to film more moments so I can look back on them, and also so I can create a cool montage at the end of the year. And yeah, I just want to like take my camera, and I think it will make my videos better as well, because I'll be able to include more cool footage. So yeah, those are my 5 goals to try and get to my big social media goal of reaching 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. The next area of my life is academics, so that's like academics / college, is get an A in all your courses. Now that is a very ambitious goal. At school I was that? Yeah. Year 11 and 12 I got straight A's. Oh, actually, did I get A's all the way through high school? I think I did. Oh, apart from a B, I got a B minus, I think, in art in year 7. But I think apart from that, I got all A's. Go me. But at college and like at Yale especially, it's another story. So this is really bad. My grades for the fall semester at Yale, they've come out, but I just haven't looked at them. I probably will have by the time this video. Actually, will I though? It's current. Oh, I should have said at the start of the video. Oh, I'll just insert it. I forgot to say this is the 31st of December, so I'm gonna insert that at the start of the video. It is currently the 31st of December, the last day of 2020. Tomorrow it's 2021. Okay, I feel like that was good. Okay, continuing on. So, I don't know what grades I got in my first semester at college, but I can tell you right now, they are not all A's. They are 100%. I don't think any of them are A's. Like, and that is me being realistic. I'm always a very realistic person with my grades and with anything in my life, with running as well. If I think I've done well in a test or if I've done well in a race, I say that I've done well. I always do. I did very well at school. I did very well in pretty much all of my stuff at school. College this semester, honestly, I'm not trying to make excuses or anything, but my mental health really has got in the way of me getting good grades, and also the fact that I started studying with a 12-hour time difference and then moved across the world. Yeah, just little things like that, you know. Anyway, whatever. So obviously I have not got all A's this semester, but my goal for 2021 is to get all A's in the second semester of my freshman year and my first semester of my sophomore year, because that will be the semesters that I'm doing in 2021. So, gonna try and get all A's. Obviously very ambitious, and I'm not gonna be upset if I don't get that, but why would I make my goal get all B's when I could make it get all A's? Like, you know, aim as high as you can, and then if I get part of the way there, then that's good. My 5 sub goals for this big goal are: number 1, actually study. Based on previous experience, studying like helps you, you know, get better grades. Number 2, get everything done 2 days before it is due. Number 3, and I really like this one. I love this one. I was so proud when I came up with this one. Okay. Start every assignment slash task slash whatever the day that you get it. Now this is such a good one. Oh, can you guys hear the wind? I feel like you can hear the wind. Look, you can see the wind. It's doing this to my hair. The Betway Christmas winds really do be coming for us. And this like cottage has no walls, like, and it also has no ceiling. So, starting every assignment that I get the day that I get it. I think this is genius, if I do say so myself. So this doesn't mean work for like an hour on every assignment the day that I get it. It can literally mean working for just 5 minutes on an assignment, but starting is always the hardest part. And I feel like once you've started, you set it in motion, and then you're more likely to start working on it the next day and start getting it done earlier. And also, like, if you start it, then you've kind of like read the assignment. The birds are going off. If you start it, then you've read the assignment brief, so you know what the assignment's about, and you know like roughly what you're gonna have to do, and you can start like thinking about it and start formulating things in the back of your brain. And I just feel like starting everything the day that you get it, even if it's just for 5-10 minutes, is a really good way to kind of like get things done and kickstart getting things done. So that is one of them, and I just thought I would give that one a little extra explanation because I thought that was a good one. Okay, number 4, track my hours of study every single day. Now, I've never done this before, and I am very much quality over quantity. However, in line with my goal about actually studying, I feel like this will help me actually study because, oh no, it was just a hair, I thought it was a bug. I feel like this will help me actually study because I am a very, very competitive person, and so I feel like if I try and track my hours of study, then I'll want to get to a certain number each day, and that will make me actually study. This definitely isn't a good goal for everyone to have. It kind of depends on the type of person that you are, but for me, I think this will work well, and I've never tried it before, so I'm gonna try it this year and see how it goes. And number 5 is to write a to-do list at the start of every single day. So, another thing that I just didn't do in my first semester of college, I did sometimes, and then I didn't get anything done on my to-do list, but I didn't do this consistently. So I'm gonna write a to-do list at the start of every single day. I don't know what my hand gestures are doing in this video. It's I need to stop. My 4th big goal is in this social life area, just my social, you know, life. My big goal in this area is to get to know a new person every single week. So I just thought that was a cool goal. If I do that, then I will know 52 new people by the end of the year. So I don't know, I don't think I really need to set myself goals in the social area all that much, but I just thought this would be kind of like a fun one to do. And in terms of like the 5 things that I'm gonna do to try and reach this, I didn't set 5. I just wrote down one thing and I was like, Nike style, just do it. Like, I don't need, I'm gonna contact someone every single week. When I'm at college, I will, if I have not met someone new this week yet, I will DM someone on Instagram and say, hey, do you wanna go out and get coffee? Or even if I don't meet them in real life, I'll like have a conversation with them online, get to know them. Again, this is just kind of like a there's a plane going past. I'm so pale, I'm so pale. Holy moly, maybe my goal for 2021 should be to get a tan. Jokes, 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 that would never be a goal because I am preserving my skin. Similarly to the stretching goal, this is more of like a discipline thing. I can just do it, like I can just do it. I will just contact a new person every single week, get to know a new person every single week. There's not really that much else to be said for that. So my 5th and final big goal of the year is in the mental health area. And this goal is to feel genuinely content. So, first I want to say thank you so much for all of your really kind comments on my 2020, the wind is picking up, on my 2020 recap video, because in that video I talked a little bit about my mental health at the end of the video, and I asked if you guys wanted like a full mental health journey video, which would be a big video for me to film, but your comments were so lovely and supportive. You will probably understand this goal more once I've talked about how my mental health has been the past few years, because it has been a roller coaster. And again, this goal doesn't sound measurable to you guys. Like, you guys won't be able to tell if I reach this goal. I'll tell you at the end of the year. I'm gonna react to this video at the end of 2021 and look back and hopefully, oh, hi Tia, hi future Tia. I really hope that you've achieved some of these goals, because if you haven't, then that's kind of sad. Like, get with it. Anyway, so this goal does sound like one that is kind of not measurable, but I will know. I will know within myself if I am feeling genuinely content. So this is one that I can measure. So the 5 things I'm gonna do to achieve this goal. Number 1, meditate once a week. Okay, so I know I've had this goal so much, and I wasn't gonna put it on my goals this year, but then I was talking to one of my sweet mates at college, and she's actually Murphy's, like not Murphy's Law, but like completely randomly gonna also be my sweet mate next semester at college, which is really random. Like normally that doesn't happen, but she is, and she was talking to me about how she's started meditating and how it's really helped her. And also it kind of irks me that I've set this goal for myself to meditate. I don't know why. Plenty of times throughout my life, I have set myself this goal to meditate, and I've never done it. I have never done it once, not once. And it really just irks me, because this is a discipline thing. I can do that. Like, I literally just have to sit myself down and do it for literally 5-10 minutes. It's just discipline, and I'm just not disciplined enough to do it. So I'm gonna force myself to do it. I'm gonna do it once a week. Like, come on, Tia, once a week. I'm doing it, okay guys? I'm doing it. Because also, like, it could be so good. It could change my life, and I've just never tried. And I'm also a very impatient person. I'm so impatient. This is one of the reasons why I've never stuck to a proper core strength routine or any strength routine, because it takes a while to see the results of that, and I just don't have the patience for it. Anyway, that's number 1 in my mental health goals, trying to help me feel genuinely content, is meditating once a week. Number 2, and I like this one. Live every day like you're the main character. Now, I know, but we are all the main characters in our lives, and I actually have a video that I'm gonna film on this in a little bit. I have plans for a video that I'm gonna film on this. There is another plane going past. We are all the main characters in our lives, like we really are. Yes, you are. And I read this quote on Instagram the other day. I don't know if it was like a quote or it was someone. I read something on Instagram the other day, and it was like, try to live every day like there's a whole camera crew filming your life. And I like related to that, because when I'm filming myself and when I'm filming my days and on camera, I feel like the main character, because I am the main character of the vlog, and the vlog is of my life. You know, in these vlogs, I am the main character, and so I feel like the main character, and I live a much more, I live more. Like, I live a much better life. I just live more. I live better days. I'm overall happier and more confident, and I don't know, yeah, just deep down, like, I am genuinely more content and genuinely more happy when I, like, you know, just, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, live every day like you're the main character, live every day like you are being filmed and like your life is, I don't know, this might not make sense for everyone, but for me, this really makes sense for me. So that is my second thing in the mental health area. Number 3 is use what? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Okay, whatever. Apparently I'm going to be using positive affirmations and gratitude each week. I do gratitude, whenever you know those like personality trait tests that you can do, it tells you like your 22 or 24 like personality traits, and it's like honesty, love, faith, kindness, courage, etc. Gratitude is always my #1 trait. Gratitude is something super, super important to me, and I always do show gratitude, and I always am thinking about gratitude, being grateful. So that's something I kind of already do, like subconsciously and consciously, but I'm gonna try and obviously do it more, I don't know, and use positive affirmations, I don't know. Yeah, actually, that's true, and this is something I'm gonna talk about in my mental health video. I've noticed recently, I am so negative about myself inside my head. I am so negative. I literally have this mantra. This is, okay, none of this is gonna make sense because I need to talk about it in my mental health video. We'll talk about it in the mental health video, but basically try to be more positive up here because right now I'm very negative. Number 4, procrastinate less, use the 5-minute test. So you guys might be thinking, procrastinating like you're trying to stop procrastinating as a mental health goal. Yes, I am. Okay, so my anxiety gets really, really bad, and it's partly because I procrastinate from doing everything, and it's not just me who's doing it, it's also like my anxiety that is doing it, because again, we'll go into that in the mental health video. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that now, but basically this really affects my mental health, and one thing that I'm really, really, really bad at doing, and again, mental health related, we'll talk about it, it is replying to emails and replying to messages in general, actually. So I'm going to try and use the 5-minute test, and it is, if I'm doing something and I get a message, if I can reply to it in less than 5 minutes, I'm going to reply to it. Period. I'm going to reply to it, okay? And most of the messages I get, literally, I will get so much anxiety over sending like an email to someone that literally says, okay, sounds good, see you tomorrow. Like, So if I can do that in 30 seconds, I will be doing that straight away instead of procrastinating and procrastinating and procrastinating and stressing and getting very, very anxious over an email that literally says, see you tomorrow. And number 5 in the mental health area, which I also like, actually, this is a good one, and I only came up with this one yesterday. I've kind of been formulating these goals over like the past 5 days, but this one I just thought of yesterday, and it is go for a mental health walk every day. So what is a mental health walk? Basically, it's just a walk where I will go by myself without my phone. Actually, no, at college I'll probably take my phone just for safety, but I will turn do not disturb on my phone. I won't look at it. I'll just go for a walk, and it's my time to breathe, think about things, get things sorted in my head, look at the big picture, be chill, just even if it's only for 10 minutes, even if it's only for, actually no, probably should be at least 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes or longer if I need longer, but every single day, just go for that walk. I do have that time, I can find that time, I will find that time. Although, there's a lot of things I'm gonna be now doing every day. I'm gonna be strengthening myself, stretching, I'm gonna be mental health walking, doing social media presencing, writing to-do lists. I'm gonna be a busy gal in 2021. I've never said gal before in my life. Pretend I never said that. Okay, so those are the 5 mental health things that I'm gonna be doing to achieve my big mental health goal of feeling genuinely content. So we have my big goals in the 5 areas of running, social media, academics, social life, and mental health. Those are my big 5 goals. That is where I am focusing my energy in 2021. Now we have my little list of fun other goals. My last one, the last one on this list, is my favorite goal. I love this goal so much. So anyway, we'll get there. This isn't a very long list. There's only 6 goals on there, but if I don't achieve them, c'est la vie, but I don't know, kind of fun. Okay, so number 1, like I said at the start of the video, spend no more than $1,000 on non-essential clothes. So essential clothes are underwear and then any things that I need, like for example, a winter coat. I don't really own one. Winter boots, I don't own them. I really need to get that. It's really, yeah. But other than essential things like that, I'm gonna try and spend no more than $1,000 on clothes because I do not need any more clothes. Tia, you do not need any more clothes. Originally my goal was to spend no money on clothes this year, but then I was like, that is so unrealistic because online shopping and in real life shopping and shopping. Also, to be fair, actually no. I was gonna say to be fair, I don't spend that much money. Most of what I spend is on clothes, but that's actually a lie. No, I think I'm just like letting myself on the hook because I'm like, I don't spend money on alcohol. And most people my age do, so I'm like, oh, that means I can spend like $100,000 on clothes a year. I'm joking. I did not spend $100,000 on clothes. I don't own even like a tenth of that amount. So no. I didn't. That was a very big exaggeration. But I did spend far too much on clothes this year. They make me happy though. People are like, oh yeah, you buy the clothes and then you're like, oh, you're excited for the first week and then you're not. Like, no, it really does. Like this top, these shorts, both victims, not victims. Both are they victims? I don't know. Victims of my online shopping addiction and whatever. But they make me really happy. I bought them like a month ago. Oh, that's actually not that long ago. But I bought them like a month ago and they still make me really, like, anyway, we're gonna try and do that one. I'll let you know how I go. Actually, maybe I won't because it might be embarrassing. Number 2, stay in touch with friends and family each month. So I'm basically going to write a massive list of all of my friends and family. That's a lot of people. Okay, I'm gonna try and write a list of like all of my family and like my closest friends, and I'm gonna like make sure I'm in touch with them every single month, and I will have like I'm not just putting it out into the universe. I have like a structured plan as to how I'm gonna do this, but I won't bore you with the details. Number 3 is to read 10 books. Now, I used to be such an avid reader. I would read so many books when I was younger. So like, I read all the time, every single night before bed, and just all the time. I would read so much, and in the past 3 years, I don't think I've read a single book that hasn't been for school. Not a single book. And while I've been here in the Caribbean, I have started reading a book, and reading that book inspired me to make this goal of read 10 books in 2021. That's not too hard. Surely I can do that. But I literally haven't read any books for 3 years, and that's so bad. So I'm gonna try and read 10 books this year. Number 4 is by the end of the year, I want to be able to do 20 proper push-ups in a row. This is just kind of a fun goal, and it's gonna, hopefully if I'm like sticking to a proper strength routine, that will just like happen naturally. But these arms have no muscle and they gotta get strong. I don't know why, just because, I don't know, it'd be fun. It's good to be strong, be able to push up your own body weight 20 times in a row. I don't know. We're just gonna try and do that one. I've set push-up goals before and I just never do them again because it's like a discipline thing, and I'm just very impatient, and I'm not gonna be able to do 20 push-ups on my first day or my second day or my third day or my third week or even maybe my third month of doing push-ups. I'm not gonna be able to do them straight away, and I'm just too impatient to do them every single day. I'm like, no, it's gonna take too long, I'm just not gonna do them. Wrong mindset. This year is the year of discipline. But like, also when I say discipline sounds like, oh, you're gonna have a really boring life because you're like disciplined all the time. Like, no, you can still have a fun life. I'm still gonna have a fun life, but it's just like, I'm gonna do, like, doing push-ups for 5 minutes a day isn't gonna like ruin my life, okay? My 5th and second last goal is to do yoga twice a week. Again, this is kind of like the meditation thing. I've set myself goals with this before and I've just never ever done it, and I feel like yoga would be very beneficial for me. I think it's good for your mental health, it's very good for your flexibility, and I am the least flexible person in the world, so I think it will really help with that. And I also think it will help with running, and I just like, it's good for strength as well. And again, I've never tried it, so I don't know. It could be the thing that like changes my whole life, and I just don't know. And I'll never find out unless I give it a go. And now we come to my last goal, and this is my favorite one. I really like this goal. It is wake up at the pivotal moment of the video. My camera just stopped recording. Sorry, let us regain the moment. My final goal for 2021 is to wake up for the sunrise once every single week. So I I'm so excited for this goal. So every single week I'm going to wake up and watch the sunrise. This can be on any day that I want, so it could be a Monday one week and a Saturday the next week and a Thursday and whatever, and that's just to give me the flexibility, because if I say it's going to be a Wednesday every single week, then what if one week I have a really hectic Tuesday night and I don't get to sleep until really late? Then like, no, that's going to stress me out. So it can be any day of the week, but I think every single week I will be able to find a day where I'm able to get to sleep a little earlier and then wake up early enough to watch the sunrise. There is no particular deep and meaningful reason as to why I want to do this. I just thought it would be cool. I thought it would make 2021 a cool year. You know, I'm trying to make it a cool year. I'm trying to just make it a really fun year, and I want to look back on this when I'm watching this video at the end of 2021. I want to look back on this year and be like, I really lived life this year. It was a really fun year. It was special, it was unique, and I had a good time. And I think this goal will just make this year, it'll just make it cool. I think this will just be a fun thing to do, and I think it'll maybe like turn those mornings into a special time for me, and I don't know, that's just kind of cool. Yeah, I like that one, and I'm gonna try and start off 2021 with waking up for the first sunrise of 2021. So I'll insert clips here because I'm filming this on the 31st of December, but I'm not gonna upload it for like a little bit just because I was like not organized in planning my uploads, but whatever, it is what it is. Okay, so those are my goals for 2021. Originally, I didn't know if I was gonna I thought maybe I would film this video and not upload it to YouTube until the end of 2021, and then I'd react to it at the end of 2021 and you guys wouldn't have seen it yet, so it would have been kind of cool. But then I thought, no, I kind of want to upload it now because I want to talk to you guys throughout the year and let you know how I'm going with my goals, and also it helps keep me accountable if I'm speaking it out to 12,000 people online. And yeah, I want to update you guys, show you how I'm going. Maybe I'll film some videos throughout the year where I'm specifically, oh, I could film that every second month or something, where I'm updating you on how I'm going with each of my goals and if I'm reaching them, and if I'm being disciplined and meditating once a week. I don't know, I feel like I could film some pretty cool videos on my goals throughout the year. So if you guys have any ideas of what I could do with those videos, because I don't really know how I would structure them, what I would include, if you guys have things that you'd like me to include in them, ways you'd like me to film them, definitely let me know in the comments down below, and let me know how frequently you would like them, or if you just don't want them. If you don't want me to talk about my goals at all, I can just react to this video at the end of the year and we can you know, whatever you guys want, I will do. So let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so once again, this video was meant to be pretty short, but I think it's turned into a long video because I just can't help myself. I just like to talk. If you guys feel comfortable with it, let me know in the comments what one of your goals for 2021 is, and then we can help keep each other accountable. But I also understand not everyone wants to share their goals online. I really hope 2021 is off to a good start for all of you, and I hope you've all enjoyed this video as well. And if you haven't set any goals or resolutions, you don't have to. A new year, time is just an arbitrary human-made concept. It doesn't matter. You can start, you can turn your life around, you can make goals, and resolutions is a weird word. You can make goals at any time. It doesn't have to be the new year. It could be right now, the day you're watching this. It could be in the middle of August. It could be whenever. But I hope you've got something out of this video, whether that be inspiration or just entertainment. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, give it a thumbs up, let me know. That really helps out my channel. And if you're not subscribed, please help us get to that 100,000 subscriber goal by the end of 2021 by subscribing. I feel like most people who watch this point of my video are subscribed, but maybe some people aren't. So if you're not, then come on, join the family. Follow me on the other social medias, turn the notification bell on, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching all the way through and getting to the end of this very chatty video. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!